People are asking, why is Obama sending guns to Al-Qaeda? It came out today that the CIA has been sending machine guns and other weapons to Al-Qaeda in Syria. Now, think about this. We're waking up to the news that Obama is actually shipping lethal weapons to Syria. How is that possible? On the anniversary of 9/11, remember what happened on 9/11 and what happened after it? After 9/11, the terror attacks, we engaged in killing Al-Qaeda members. Do you remember that? So now we're giving weapons to those who attacked us? How is it possible? As someone wrote, we all understand that the enemy of my enemy is my friend, meaning our enemy is allegedly Assad. So the enemy of my enemy is my friend. But that doesn't work when the enemy of my enemy is also my enemy. See? Well, Obama didn't, that third part of it he didn't get in Alinsky 103. He may have read the enemy of my enemy is my friend, thinking he's a clever Machiavellian, but he didn't read the next chapter. He was busy doing a doobie probably, because in the next chapter was written, the enemy of my enemy is also my enemy. Therefore, you don't help the enemy of my enemy in that case. That was the next subparagraph. But I guess he skipped out to go golfing at that point. Does anyone in this country understand what we're doing here? Why are we sending machine guns to the opposition forces in Syria? And I saw John McCain. I'm convinced he's a madman. He is he's like a mad dog of war, foaming at the mouth today on where did he go? CNN, of course. That doofus interviewed him. You know, Jerk Tapper. Who I have to give him a name soon. He's the great intellectual of CNN now. You'd think he'd ask him like one question, like, wait a minute, you're backing the rebels? Senator McCain, didn't you read that the person who you based this upon was a liar and didn't have a PhD? But instead, Jerk Tapper didn't ask him that, stood there like a dunce. Another, like a Wolf Blitzer without the white beard. Jake Tapper, suddenly the genius who's going to save CNN. You'd think the guy had the ability to ask McCain this. Wait a minute, your whole policy of arming the rebels and getting foaming at the mouth about how wonderful they are was based upon this girl who lied about a PhD and was fired yesterday from the think tank. Doesn't that embarrass you, Mr. McCain? Didn't ask him that. So Jerk Tapper already blew his opportunity to be a serious newscaster. That's over with. Well, anyway, so according to the Muslim sympathizer in the White House, we can't be trusted with guns, but the Muslim killers in Syria can be trusted with guns. They want to take your gun away in America, but they want to give machine guns to the Muslim Brotherhood and Al-Qaeda in Syria. So Dianne Feinstein wants to limit the number of bullets in your clips, but they want to give them 30-round clips to the opposition forces here. How's that possible? How is it possible that liberals are so insane? Well, no one has the answer. But I wrote the book on the subject, and it was entitled Liberalism is a Mental Disorder. Now, I don't know whether it will live as long as Clausewitz's book on war, but I think that the title unto itself is worthy of immense consideration for a perennial quotation. Liberalism is a mental disorder. And the way it works is this. Whenever a policy makes no sense to you, or what liberals do make no sense to you, you say, how could they do that? How could they play over a loudspeaker in a school in Massachusetts a Muslim prayer and not play the Pledge of Allegiance? The answer is liberalism is a mental disorder. How could a guy like Obama say that guns are dangerous and evil and they should be seized in America and send machine guns to Al-Qaeda in Syria? The answer is always the same. Liberalism is a mental disorder. Well, at least that's how Michael Savage sees the world. Unbelievable to me. It's unbelievable to me. It's beyond belief. It's beyond belief. We're giving weapons to these animals in Syria. There's 100,000 dead in the civil war, and by giving machine guns to the animals in Syria, there's going to be less than 100,000 dead or more. Can anyone answer this? We have gun after gun tragedy in America, from lunatics, Connecticut, Colorado, right? So what? By giving guns to Muslim fanatics in Syria, there's going to be less than 100,000 dead or more than 100,000 dead, Mr. Obama? Beyond belief. How in the world does this guy get away with it?